Hi, my name is Fred Lierman. I'm on the board of directors for the Rock River Valley Pantry. I've been associated with the Pantry for more than 35 years. Today, I'd like to tell you how I became affiliated with the Pantry, what it does, and take you on a brief tour. I worked with a woman who I learned was on the board of directors of the Rock River Valley Pantry. She told me that her organization collected donated food and used monetary donations to provide about 2 days' worth of food to individuals and families that found themselves food challenged at the end of the month. Food donations were welcomed, she said, but $1 donated to the Pantry could generally buy about 3 times as much as it would in the supermarket. So a month later, I received a quarterly dividend check for $26. I signed it over to the Pantry and gave it to her. For 2 years, I did that. One day she said to me, "I'm leaving at the end of the next week to go to law school." I wished her well, and then she said, "Would you like to serve on the Pantry board?" I thought, suits, stuffed shirts, rubber chicken, cold peas, looks good on a resume. And I said, "No, but thanks for asking." 10 years later, when my apple orchard produced a crop, I started taking apples to work, kind of as advertising. I put them on a table in my office area with a sign, "Apples, 25 cents donation." The basket emptied and the jar filled up, and at the end of the season I had $115. I sent a check to the Pantry, and 3 days later I got a phone call from the director who said, "Thanks, and how would you like to serve on the board of directors?" I thought, suits, stuffed shirts, rubber chicken, cold peas, looks good on a resume. And I said, "Okay." After all, I thought if that's what it was, I could resign. It was suits all right, because we met on a weekday noon and we all had jobs. It was a sack lunch we paid for. And it is the most energetic and dedicated group of people I have ever met. Since 1989, when I was accepted onto the board, I've been part of the gathering of donated food and donated money, and the search for grants, and the distribution of the foodstuffs. I've been part of the planning and the work. In the past, we've provided summer snacks in conjunction with a park district program. Now each spring, we have a peanut butter drive to make sure that we can provide jars of peanut butter as a staple to feed the kids who during the school year get breakfast and lunch provided at school. We help make sure they have a simple source of protein over the summer. We've added a choice area in our new facility where our clients choose foods from several categories, including fresh fruits and vegetables in season, and that brings the food supply they go home with to 3 to 4 days. With the help of gardeners and volunteers, we've built a raised bed vegetable garden where otherwise there would have been lawn that we needed to tend. The garden produces about a ton of first-rate produce each summer. And for about the last 20 years, we've provided a Thanksgiving basket on the last Saturday before Thanksgiving. Last year, during the greatest snowfall I've ever seen in Rockford, we distributed about 480 baskets. We're an efficient organization. For every hour our paid staff works, we get about an hour and a half from our many volunteers. They sort and shelve donated food, pack bags and boxes, and serve the people that come through our door. They help us provide the food packages for about 7,000 people a month. That's why becoming part of the Rock River Valley Pantry is the best thing I've ever done. Thanks for listening. If you wonder how you can be part of this, we need volunteers, food donations, and that money we can stretch.